Morning. This is an updated video on how to break down a fifth wheel and set it back up. I know some of you are probably watching trying to figure out, do I get the fifth wheel, do I tow, how long, this, that, the other thing, how complicated is it with the hitch. So today we're going to try to walk you through some of this stuff, and we're doing this in a Montana High Country 385 5BR. The BR is which the slide is closed right now, and we have the bedroom slide closed. This is the living room area here. About to close this up, but I left it open because we're going to put that into our refrigerator. Make sure your TV is strapped down, and you have these straps here for your chairs to keep them from flying around the unit when you're on the road. So we're going to get this buttoned up, close these slides, unplug our hoses, and get ready to hook up. So my boy here, we're going to get this thing set up here. All right, let's get these hoses disconnected. So you got your black and gray all in one hose. You're going to get this disconnected. This is your fresh water. That's going to get disconnected. Your power, that's going to get disconnected. And while he's doing that, I'm going to be closing these slides, and we're going to get this thing on the back of this Ram 3500 dually. Definitely going to want to have the dually. This is a diesel. You're going to make sure that your payload and all that is equally matched or overmatched by your truck before you start getting into this as well. You're also going to want to make sure that you shut your thermostats off, because when you get to your next place, you don't want to overload and blow a circuit here by having two ACs on. So, alright, we're about to close these in. And this is your control panel. You got everything on here, all your slides, your awnings. This unit comes with two awnings. I leave the electric hot water heater on. That'll go off the battery. This is also solar powered. So we have a couple refills for the batteries on that, and we're gonna get it started here. So, and there's that mamma jamma right there. That's a big dog slide. I got a lot of stuff hanging on it. Here comes this other slide here. A bit of a lighter slide. But you see this area just shrinks right up. Everything's strapped. Refrigerator, got that little screw in there, keeps them doors from flying open while you're traveling. That's it. Alright, here's your bathroom. We just throw that stuff in the sink, but this is your latch. Keep your shower doors latched. These doors here, so we got some stuff on the floor covered. Yeah, you can throw some stuff, loose stuff underneath the bed, bed covers. Yeah, we're ready to rock and roll here. We're gonna head outside. All right, so what I do, I don't go all auto level on this thing either. This thing has it that you could do that, but I don't. So I'll lower my rear jacks first, retract those, and then we'll stop bringing this up because we need to be able to meet where our hitch is at here. And you really just want this, and I'll show you in a minute, sitting on the lip of this. So it's gonna ride up and get on that hitch, all right? Another important thing, you see here, he's got his gloves on, he's gonna clean out that hose. That's some nasty stuff you're working with over there. So, fellas, get ready for that, or ladies. So, all right, back over here. So your payload, this is another thing too, when you're shopping around for a fifth wheel, this fifth wheel is massive, and it also has a washer and dryer in this compartment right here. And so there's probably dry, this camper's about 14,000. The payload on it, I'm thinking is probably about 2,200 or so that's going to be sitting in the bed of your truck here. This is a Laramie, so it's a little bit less payload. It's about 5,400 that can sit in this truck, but you also got to take into consideration your passengers. There's 5 of us, and you got to calculate all that weight not over your payload. Otherwise, you're going to have your truck squatted and you're going to have problems. We got rain coming too, speaking of problems. Nice campground, by the way. We're over here at Rally Oaks RV Resort. They got this company has a few RV resorts throughout the United States, mostly on the East Coast. They got one in Arizona. We're actually Thousand Trails members, so we pop in here as well. We got our bikes all set up on this thing too. The other thing, your hitches, these are usually around 300, so we even take the batteries out of the bikes because you can't go too heavy on that, which is really light. You think it would be heavier, but it isn't. This is about the level you want it. You might even be able to come up just a smidge, and you want to make sure you're lined up, and that's lined up nice, and we're gonna get it on there. All right, we're on it. So we're gonna check, make sure you want to pull down and out. All right, now we're gonna put a little bit of weight on the truck. So we're gonna lower these, retract these fronts, just to let this thing sit in here. And then what you do is you're gonna want to pull forward just to make sure. That's what I do, just a safety check. Make sure that you are you're carrying this. You don't want to drag these things either, so you want to make sure you just got just a little bit. So if it does slip out, it's not gonna go bang on the ground. And that's it. So this thing's on. We pulled it. Now we're just gonna hook up our connections here. Brakes, your directionals. We're gonna hook up our emergency brake line, and disconnect that power. I keep the power on while I'm doing this, just so I'm not killing the battery for no reason. This is the time where I will go and hit retract all, which is a nice thing to have. You just hit enter and you're done. You're gonna pull these pins out and push the rest of those up in the front. That's it. All right, we're all hooked up. Our power's hooked up. Everything's connected, and we double checked, made sure everything is safely stored, and all the hatchets are battened down. So now we're gonna pull this thing out, get it ready for the next stop on our trip. Just a random touch base here. We're about an hour and a half into our trip, and we're just making sure everything is looking good here. Stop for a bathroom break. Got a couple babies in the car too. So anyways, we're all nice and tight, and we're gonna keep on moving. We're going to Thousand Trails, Chesapeake Bay. That's the next stop. So we'll plug back in when we get over there. This is our driver now. She's taking over. I'm tired. We're gonna take a break and get her on it. She's just checking, making sure the trailer's on there good. We on there good, Bella? Huh? All right, good. All right, we made it to Thousand Trail Chesapeake Bay. We are about to try to get off our hitch here. Oh, we gotta come up a little bit. Sometimes when you're backed in a little bit of an angle, it can be tough to get off the thing. Try that. All right. Beautiful.